Well, hello. Good afternoon. Oh, it's a beautiful day here. Beautiful day. Beautiful day to be taking out some spore bugs. That's right, taking them out to the woodshed, giving them a good spanking or two. Public is active. If you guys would like to join, just let me know, and we'll get you in here. No sweat about it.
Mission preparation aborted.
Man, it's been a while. Been a while since I streamed. At least it feels like that. I think the last stream was on the 29th. Released a couple videos over that span of time. Things have been pretty active here in this channel, I've noticed. Seems like people are liking the content we're putting out. That's always good. Always a good thing. Yeah, I've kind of been immersing myself in the community the past couple of days. Just lurking. You know, on some discords, on comment sections of various videos. You know, just doing my research, right? Doing my deep dives into the community without really showing myself or saying anything. I like doing that. I like just kind of sticking my toes in the water, so to speak, and getting a feel for things, at least within the online community. But this is the first time I've opened... Actually, no, this is the first time I've played Helldivers since the last live stream. I did do some super credit farming a little bit, just because I wanted to get ahead of the next war bond and maybe get some other stuff in the superstore. You know, could I go and buy some stuff? Absolutely. Could I go to the superstore and buy, 500 super credits? I mean, it's $10. And I get to support the game and the people developing it. There's some people that might be like, "Oh, you shouldn't give money to these people. They're scummy. They just want your money, blah blah blah." It's like, yeah, I agree, but it's also a live service game. And it is your choice. You don't have to do it. Nobody's telling you to do it, but for me, it's like, I don't know, I personally feel like it's a little bit faster to just buy it. But also at the same time, I do like, I don't know, like farming super credits for me feels kind of like therapeutic in a way. It's so strange to say. Call me a glazer, call me whatever you want, but that's just my personal experience. That's just how, I don't know. It kind of feels like, when you go for like a night drive out into the real world, it's kind of like relaxing in a way, at least I think it is. Other people think it's a grind, sure, but I don't mind doing it. Like, I'm only doing it for like a couple 100 super credits maybe. I'm not doing it for like 3 hours straight, but it's like, I don't mind farming them. Tefarius, hello. How we doing tonight or today, sir? Welcome. I was just talking about farming super credits. And I know there's like a divide on that. I mean, there's a divide in everything with this game, but super credits definitely seem like a contentious topic as of late. But I was just saying how I like farming them personally. I don't mind, doing like an hour here or there just to kind of, open up the game and just drive, like, you're taking a little FRV around like a trivial mission. You get to explore the missions a little bit, and you just, you farm a couple hundred super credits, then you're done, It's like, whatever. You just kind of like, to me, it feels kind of like a chilled experience. Like, you're not fighting any enemies. You're just kind of chilling. You're driving around. You're getting super credits, Like, for me, it's not even about getting the super credits. It's just about, like, just chilling out, But some people take it more seriously. They're like, oh, you got to farm 700 per hour, which is not, I don't think that's possible. But, some people will just buy it, which is fine. I have bought super credits, I think, once for the war bond that came before this one, and I didn't mind. I felt like it was a good investment, Like, at the end of the day, I paid $40 for this game 2 years ago, and I've already invested over 1,000 hours in this game. It's like, why not throw them a little bit of dough, I don't know. That's just me. But I know it's like, the moment I say that, all of a sudden people are going to be like, oh, you shouldn't give these people money. They're scummy. Blah, blah, blah. They're going to get all upset at yell at me. It's like, all right, well, that's your money. But this is my money, and that's how I choose to spend it. I want to see this game succeed just as much as these other people do, Yeah, with friends, Friends? What are that? No. I always play by myself. I mean, I play with random people, like, every time I open this game. I don't really have any... Like, I have like, close friends, you know, IRL, obviously, but I don't really play with, like, online friends. I don't know. I've thought about that. Like, I don't really know why I don't play with friends with this game. Like, I mean, I have, like, people on my socials that I've added. You know, what I say these... I've only added these people because, like, they're good players, and I know I can trust them in a difficulty 10 mission. You know, they know what they're doing. Some people are from the community, you know. But, like, friends? I don't have many Discord online friends. But, yes, I mean, this game is a co-op game, so naturally things would be more fun with friends. That's very true. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I just figured I would talk a little bit before I just jump right into the missions. I like to kind of, like, vent out stuff that I want to talk about before I get into these missions, because I know as soon as I start playing these missions, I'm going to go on, like, a rant or something, and it's going to take away from the mission, and I'm not going to be able to focus on what's going on in the game, and then I'm going to start dying a lot, then I'm going to get frustrated. So it's like, it's better if I just, like, vent it all out now as much as I can. You know, it'll still come up later in the stream, I'm sure, like, little things, but, yeah. You got friends from school. Nice, yeah. Friends do be happening from school. Yep. Like, I've had friends, like, in college and high school, but, like, those are friends that are kind of, like, transient friends. You know, they're friends of the times that you're in, right? They're friends that exist because, like, hey, I'm in this environment for X amount of years. Maybe I should make some friends. But I feel like I only have, like, 2, like, really good friends. I don't know. But I don't know if... It's such a fluid term, right? Friendship. But that's a whole other topic for another day. I don't want to get too deep into that. One thing I've been wanting to chat about a little bit, too, is... you know, the community's always been pretty divisive over the past couple years. You know, more so as the game grows. And I like to think about it like... the Walmart effect, right? I don't know if you guys remember the South Park episode where, you know, the Walmarts, like, are growing out of control, and, like, they go in to try to, like, destroy Walmart, and then when they destroy Walmart, like, a new shop in town opens up. It's like this mom and pop shop, and then all of a sudden the mom and pop shop grows to the size of Walmart, and then everybody gets upset at the mom and pop shop, and they want to burn that one down too. Like, that's how I view Helldivers. That's how I view Arrowhead. Arrowhead is the mom and pop shop. That one little studio that could. The one little studio that nobody knew or cared about until this game released, and all of a sudden it's become Walmart. Everybody wants to hate it, you know? Or not everybody, obviously. I'm exaggerating, but... also, Joe Sakia, welcome. I like your name. But, yeah, like, Arrowhead is kind of like that South Park episode, right? Arrowhead has become the Walmart, you know? Like, it's true for any game studio that grows to this size, right? Like, the bigger a game studio gets, the more criticism it's going to draw from its fan base, and the more expectations are going to rise, right? Cyberpunk, you know, that's like another great example of a game studio that they took a lot of heat when the game released, and rightfully so. It was buggy as hell, but they turned it around. You know, gave them 2 to 4 years, and, like, shit, now it's actually a great game. If you guys haven't played Cyberpunk, man, go check it out. It's really easy to sink your teeth into. A lot of fun. A lot of different ways you can play it, but... Transition environments, okay. Interesting way of saying I have to go somewhere else. I like that. But yeah, you know, my hot take is that Arrowhead has kind of become the Walmart of the gaming community. At least, you know, to Helldivers players, but, you know, to me, it's easy to get sucked into all that, but at the end of the day, I still enjoy the game. You know? I love Cyberpunk too. Yeah, I think I've put in over 100 hours into it, which is not easy for me to do for most video games. I could probably put another 100 hours into that game with, like, a different build. There's a lot of different ways you can play it. But I've been very selective with how I spend my time the past couple of weeks, you know, because I'm focused on building this YouTube channel and, you know, just making money and things like that. But I also want to give myself a break every now and then. I do want to get back to some other games like Doom, Dark Ages. I've been meaning to play more. I still haven't finished that game yet. I'm a big Doom fan. I've invested over 1,000 hours into the Doom series. done Ultra Nightmare runs and stuff, which I'd love to get into on this channel maybe someday, who knows, but, you know, and I still want to play this game too, you know. I don't know if I'll spend another 1,000 hours playing this game this year, like I did last year, or the past 2 years combined. I think I average about 500 hours of game time every year with this game, but I do want to mix in some other games in there too, you know, some more Elden Ring. I still haven't beaten Elden Ring, so that's something I got to do, but yeah, I would like to make a video, like an analysis video about the Helldivers community, but I want to be very careful with how I represent my opinion and represent like my analysis of the overall community, you know, because it's really easy to pigeonhole certain creators, and I don't want to do that. I know I've joked about it, but that's different. That's just poking fun, you know. Like if I'm doing like an analysis video of a community, it needs to be like spot fucking on. Because if God forbid you make up one thing that someone doesn't agree with or someone thinks you're full of shit for, you're doxxed. You're toast, kid. You're fucked. You know. So if I'm going to make a video like that, I have to be very careful with how I present my case and my viewpoint. And it's not even going to be really about my viewpoint. It's more about just kind of like the broader analysis of the community itself. Got all the achievements in Helldivers. Nice. I think I'm missing 2 at the moment. And I think they're pretty easy to get. I don't really care about achievements personally. I just think it's internet points, but hey, congratulations. If that's something that you've been aiming for and you got it, then hey, man. Good on ya. Good on ya. But I would like to stream a little bit more frequently on this channel. I know I've gone like a couple weeks in between streams, you know, because I've been so busy uploading videos, but I think my community is starting to reach a size now where I'm going to have a consistent audience watching me, and I think it's time I start putting myself out there a little bit more than I may be comfortable with. You know, I want to give this channel more of an identity, you know, and I feel like it's kind of missing that portion, and I feel like the best way to do that is live streams, to kind of give it more depth, more substance than just like meme videos, which again, I'll make a meme video. I'll make a meme video by 2 o'clock this afternoon, literally. It's easy. I could do it in half a day, but I want to give people something more to chew on, you know, with content on this channel, and kind of like just flesh out my personality a little bit more. I've been thinking about it a lot, you know. Tomato Frog, what's up, man? Damn, dude, Tomato Frog, hopping into the chat. What up? I like your profile picture, man. But yeah, for those just joining us, we're just kind of talking it out a little bit. We're chatting a little bit before we get into the games, because I was saying how it's really easy just to jump into games and then go on a huge tirade or rant, and then you start dying like 20 times in a row and you start getting pissed off. It's like, no, I'd rather just like talk for a little bit, you know, and just kind of sit here and engage with you guys a little bit more and share my thoughts on things. Just kind of get it all out there on the table, so it's one less thing I got to think about, you know. What was I saying? Yeah, just, you know, the analysis video and you know, just kind of developing more of an identity with this channel. I mean, guys, we're quickly approaching 1,000 subscribers. Quickly. I made this channel 3 months ago. Literally 3 months ago to this day. And we're fast approaching 1,000 subscribers. It blows my mind. Blows my mind. I didn't even make this channel for, like, I didn't have any goals. Like, I didn't make this channel going like, oh, I'm gonna turn this into like a big active community. Like, no, I just made it for fun, dude. But it's really cool to see the community grow. But I want to make sure that things here are growing the right way. I'm not here to like bash people. I'm not here to, you know, do like drama call-outs or like Arrowhead sucks or Arrowhead is the greatest. It's just, I want this to be a place where we can all have like civil discussion. Like, it's not even about what opinion you have about the game or about the community. I just care more about the discourse, right? How can we create a YouTube community that generates healthy discourse and civil discussion around a game while still poking fun at things too? Like, we can have fun as well. Like, that's another portion of this channel. Is like, this is about fun, man. You know, we're here to play the game, have fun. We're here to joke about Arrowhead not fixing bugs and, you know, call them out sometimes and praise them sometimes too. I mean, you know, some people might be like, oh, centrist opinion, You know, sure, you can call it centrist. I just call it, that's just who I am. But, you know, to each is their own, I guess. Helicopter Cat. Flying into the chat room tonight. Hello. Welcome in. I am also a big fan of cats. Always best to have a good community connection and healthy conversation. I agree. See, that's what it's all about for me, man. You know? But every creator's different. You know, every creator, they have their own agenda, and they prefer having things a different way, and that's their channel. But this is my channel, you know, and I get to have things my way. The only person that, you know, helps frame the discourse is the creator, and the people that contribute the discourse is you, the commenters, and the viewers that want to watch and like and subscribe and all that good stuff. So I have to do my job as a creator of this channel to help frame the discourse in a way that, like, keeps things in bounds, right? And keeps things in, like, a big, healthy boundary, you know? One thing about me is, you know, I am happy to agree to disagree. I'm also happy to change my opinion on things if I think someone makes a great point. You know, I'm not going to sit here and, like, rigidly, like, stamp my foot down and say, no, I'm going to believe this thing because this person said it, and this person made this video saying that this was bullshit, and therefore they're bullshit. And, like, no, I'm not that kind of guy. But, like, if you present, like, a well-thought-out opinion or take about something that I haven't thought about myself, maybe I might change my mind. You know, I consider myself a very flexible guy as long as someone presents their arguments in good faith. You know, meaning without personally attacking you, without yelling at you, without accusing you of this or that, ad hominem, that type of stuff. That's not a healthy way to engage in civil discussion. To me, the best way to change someone's mind is to just listen to them and hear them out. And if they make valid points, I'm going to take them in. But also, I have to consider that I also trust my own judgment as well. I played this game for a very long time, you know, 1,000+ hours. I played this game pretty much since release. So I also have that perspective to consider as well, my own perspective, even though it's biased. I still think it holds a lot of weight, right? When you've played a game a long time and have seen things come and go and seen patches come and go, and right? I've been through it all with this game, man. So I think I do have that unique perspective to make valid opinions. Even if they're not objectively true, I can still strongly support them with evidence in different ways. So, you know, I always have to weigh my own opinion versus someone else's argument and take it with as much weight as they can provide, right? Reddit could learn a thing or two. Oh yeah, Reddit's been like that for the past decade at least. And Reddit, funny enough, Reddit did not used to be like that, Tomato Frog. It actually used to be a pretty chill place. Now, arguably, 4chan is a more civil place to have an argument than Reddit, which is ironic because 4chan has a lot of disgusting shit on there. But I digress. We need nuance. Yes, that's what this channel's all about, man. Just nuance. Civil nuance. And I think at the very least, it's hard to objectively say to somebody that agrees strongly, or like nuance and civil discourse is not impossible, right? Like, I think it's hard to look at somebody talking respectfully and say you're still, you know, fuck you, like insult them, you know, like insult them for talking civilly. Like, if you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to look at somebody talking that way and insulting them. I found, like, if someone's engaging with you respectfully and, like, listening to you, like, you're much more likely to take in their opinion and, you know, learn a thing or two. It's not even real people on Reddit. How does one be that toxic? Well, that's the thing, you know, to them it's not being toxic. To them, that's the reality. To them, that's their entire world. They're like, no, I'm not being toxic. I'm just being real. Like, this is real. You know, this is a big problem, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, there are definitely problems, but, you know, there are ways we can go about things. There are ways we can present our arguments in healthy ways without attacking one another, right? That's kind of my overall point. You can have whatever side or opinion on this game that you want, but just do it respectfully. That's it. It's you know, but again, that's why I'm very careful with these live streams and, like, how I talk about these things, because I know it's easy to, like, misconstrue stuff, but it's hard to misconstrue somebody saying, You know, oh, I just want respectful discourse. Like, how does somebody turn that around and still attack me? I've never had it happen before, but I'm just saying somebody could if they wanted to, if they're being malicious. Didn't Reddit, like, ruin a guy's life for telling the devs to play their own game? Well, yes, that's one of the jokes I made in my most recent video, the dox divers versus the job divers losing their job instantly because of a charity yes, that was a real thing, unfortunately. And again, that's like maybe like 1 or 2 people doing that. But, you know, again, very, very unfortunate situation. I feel terrible for the guy that had to go through that. No reason for that to happen, obviously. But another thing to consider, too, is, like, you have to be very, very careful about what information you share about yourself on the internet, right? That's how doxing happens. Like, just sharing little tidbits about your life in a comment on Reddit may not seem like a lot. Like, oh, I live in Nebraska, or I live in, you know, I work for this company in Wyoming, or something like that, right? And all of a sudden, you make like 20 more comments that share little bits of information. Dude, all people have to do is just go to your Reddit profile and like put the pieces together. It's not hard to dox somebody these days. Like, you don't need to hack their computer. Like, I know I was joking about it in my video, the dox divers hacking into their mainframes and shit. No, like, it's super easy to do that. All you have to do is just go to Reddit, go to someone's post history. It takes 2 seconds to just like find out where someone lives, what job they have, if they have a wife, if they have kids, how much money they make. Like, there's so many little details you can just pick up on from their comments. You know, but again, that's why, like, as for you guys in the comments, I encourage you to go through, if you have a Reddit profile, if you have a Discord account, go through all your profiles, man. Double check shit. Make sure you're not, like, disclosing too much about yourself, right? Because that shit stays. I mean, you can delete your comments and delete your profile. That's different, which is, you know, that's your choice, obviously. But just be very, very careful how much information you share about yourself online, because that's very, very dangerous if it's done too frequently, even just like a little bit. You know, me personally, I'm very careful with how much I share about myself because I'm a creator. I have to be, but I encourage everybody to do that. If I was bored to play, I just play other games, and if the mood comes, I come back because Helldivers 2 will always be there to welcome me back. Yeah, yep. Same here. I just play other games, you know? And to be fair, I'm also not saying that you shouldn't complain about the game if there are valid complaints to be made, but just go through the proper channels for them. You know? Whether or not Arrowhead listens to them, that's up to them. But at the very least, it's like you can still, you know, complain about stuff. You know, that just... and then, yes, the option always exists of play other games as well. You know, the two can be mutually exclusive, right? What about Chud divers and Chad divers? Well, I mean, I feel like that's getting a little too personal, kind of. So, I mean, Chad divers, because it's like, you know, someone will look at like a Chad diver and say, and just for context, I'm kind of presenting devil's advocate here. Some people might look at Chad divers and say, oh, you know, they're not Chad divers, they're glaze divers, or they're not glaze divers, they're cry divers. You know, they'll just, hello, Yubika, Mikaze, welcome. And Chud divers, I mean, Chud is kind of, I'm not going to say derogatory, but if I'm going to use that word, I'm going to use it very, very exclusively. I don't really use that word. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but I'm just saying that, like for example, the super credit farming video I made where the guy is just like the Ring doorbell meme, you know, open the door. Open the door. Now. You know, that guy, right? Or I will fucking end you, right? To me, it's like that's a classic example of like Reddit mod Chud behavior, but in that case, he was mentally unwell. Like he actually, he might get a plea for insanity during his court cases. I wouldn't be surprised. Open the door! Open the door! Harry Dresden. My name is Harry Dresden, motherfucker. Do you know who I am? Do you know who the fuck I am? My name is Harry Dresden, motherfucker. Open the door. Answer the call, brother. What's up, Ari? How are you doing today, man? Good to see you. And Max, hello. I would not pick up. Oh, the Hive Guard. Like, guys, if the Hive Guard... That's what my thumbnail was. That's the meme, is like if the Hive Guard was calling you on your phone. Like, would you answer? He was just like... You know, I'd be like... I would just hit that block button, dude. No, thank you. Same energy as my... Walter. Put your dick away, Walter. My name is Walter Hartwell Wright. I am the one who knocks. It's making me want to play Helldivers. What, me talking about bullshit? Yeah, well, hey, if you want to play, I mean, I figure before we start, if you guys do want to add me, feel free. Friend code. If you want to join their games, we do have open lobbies. 5517-0569. But we're just talking for a little bit, but I just figured if you guys want to add me and you do want to play, I'd rather play with my community than people who are random. So at least I know I can hold people accountable if they're playing like trash. No, I'm kidding. But still, I'll be able to hold you, direct you a little bit more and help you out during the mission. We're just talking. We're just chatting. We're just talking for a little bit.
Deploy to the planet.
We're sharing our thoughts. You know. In Joe we trust. Thank you, Vile Villain. I'm glad I can be a trustworthy source amongst all the noise out there in the YouTube and Reddit communities. Well, that's what I was talking about earlier, guys. That's what I'm trying to like accomplish with this channel. I want to be like a. I know I'm going to get shit for saying this. I kind of want to be a safe space. Right? I want to be a place where we can all kind of come together and engage in civil discourse. Right? Again, I don't care what you believe about the game one way or the other. I don't care how much you hate the game. I don't care how much you love the game, or if there's, you know, I don't care what spectrum of the political Helldivers faction that you're on. I just want to have civil discussion. That's it. Right? You know, because there's civil discussion and then there's uncivil discussion. There are some channels that like to make a living off of uncivil discussion. I'm obviously not going to say who, but I'm not going to call them out either. I'm not going to say it's a bad or good thing. I'm just saying that's just not my cup of tea. That's not how I want to run this channel. Maybe that's how they want to run their channel. Whether it's good or bad, that's up to you. But, you know, what I want to have here is civil discourse. That's it. Just civil. Keep it civil. You know, share your takes, you know, good or bad. I want to hear it all, man. I love engaging in, like, insightful, thoughtful discussion about game design and about, like, Arrowhead's choices, good or bad. Like, you know, some people might come on and be like, oh, I had a commenter literally on one of my videos come in. I think it was the first slander video I uploaded, the community slander. And he was, actually there's a few people that commented. Like, I think it was kind of joking, but they were just said, like, oh, they were just like, centrist, moderate take, YouTuber, you know, centrist ass take is word for word what they said, pretty much. And it's like, I mean, they're not wrong, but it's like, they're like the way they said it, it almost implied like it was a bad thing, you know, to kind of have like a standpoint where it's like truthfully, personally, I agree and disagree with like everybody in this community on various different things. Like I'm one of the rare, I don't know, quote unquote rare people that still like to play this game and also still think that there's so many things they need to fix as well. But the difference is I'm not like extreme about it. I try to engage with some level of nuance and analytical thought with things. I'm not saying that other factions quote unquote don't, but like I'm just trying to like create a space where we can all engage in civil discussion and kind of bridge the gap between the different factions of divers out there, you know. And that's kind of why I released the second community slander video. You know, I wanted to make a video that was just like, you know, busy divers and docks divers and job divers and all these different, you know, XYZ divers, right? Just to kind of bridge that gap. You know, that's the goal. Cephalon is in. Okay. Can't tonight, but a busy day tomorrow. Oh, no worries. Yeah, you know, we'll be here. If not today, then some other time for sure. The only problem with the hype card change is that it's kind of pointless because that thing is easier to kill and it only affects the sentry users more. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Like, again, if I made the joke in my Hive Guard video that for people that actually play the game, I don't personally think it's that big of a change. You know, it does affect certain users of certain weapons, but for the most part, like they're so easy to kill. You know, I'll die on my grave for saying that. You know, I don't think I'm gonna change my mind on that. I understand. Okay, here's a better way to put it. Me personally, I don't mind the change. It doesn't really bother me. But at the same time, I also see the other perspective in saying, like, the broader point that some people are making is that it's the game design they're complaining about. It's the design choices that they're, you know, quote unquote, crying about. It's not about the Hive Guard. It's about the broader issue of like why Arrowhead makes these changes when nobody asks for them. But you could also, again, devil's advocate that and say, well, you know, Mech's got a huge buff, but nobody wanted to talk about that, you know, or this thing got like Sterilizer got buffed and nobody wanted to talk about that. And, you know, there's a fascination within the community of like hyper fixating on certain things whilst ignoring other things. And that happens for both communities, you know. But that's my point, right? Like, there's so many different ways you can interpret these arguments, right? And at the end of the day, all you have to go off of is just like your own opinion half the time, like your own personal like feelings about it. And if you like it, great. If you don't like it, cool. That's fine. That's fine. But if you're asking me personally, it's like, yeah, I'm kind of similar with you, Ubika, is that like I think they're still just as easy to kill. Like, the way I put it is like this. When I'm diving into a level 10 bug mission, am I worried about running into a Hive Guard? Like, am I going into a bug mission, a D10 bug mission, saying to myself, oh no, guys, watch out, there are Hive Guards in this mission. Be careful. Bring a hell bomb. No, that's just not what I'm thinking about, you know? But I understand, my point is that I understand the other side when they say, no, bro, you're being a glaze diver. It's not about Hive Guards. It's about the decision-making Arrowhead has. And like they think that they can just make these changes without people being upset about them. And, you know, like that, I also understand too, and I respect that opinion as well. So, you know, I can't sit here and say that my opinion is truth, but I also can't say that their opinion is truth either. It's just, you know, whatever. Helldivers political compass goes crazy. Yeah, for sure, man. I'll have to make a meme video about that. Actually, that's a good idea for a video. I'll make a note in my phone. That's a great idea for a video, actually. The Helldivers political compass. A formal analysis. It'll be like a 30-minute video essay. A deep dive, a moral analysis, a sharp critique. You know, like those clickbaity video essay ass titles. A deep dive, a formal analysis, I don't know, what are some other names I could put in the thumbnail that would be good clickbait? Hello, Tuareg, welcome in. Think you sending firm requests? No worries. Yeah, I'll definitely get up to date here on the firm requests once we're done talking, for sure. People think neutrality and positivity is a sin or something. Hey man, it's just the nature of the beast nowadays in this day and age. I'm here to try and fix things. Try and mend some bridges, for sure. Low intelligence discussion does nothing but add white noise. Well, it does one good thing. It helps me make jokes about it. The more dumb analysis videos we get on YouTube, the more I can make jokes about it and just kind of poke fun at things. So it does make one good thing. Humor is always a good thing. Favorite part of being a job diver would be not super credit farming. That's true. Yeah, if you have a job, like, guys, think of it this way. You know those YouTube videos that say, you know, oh, best super credit farming tactic. You can make 500 super credits per hour. Best farming tactic, 500 super credits per hour. Do you know how much that translates to in real world currency? That's $10. You're playing Helldivers for $10 an hour, basically. Now, you know, you can make the argument, it's like, okay, you're not really working a job, but you're also, it's $10 an hour. Like, if you make like $30 an hour, you can just buy all the war bonds yourself, just by working one or 1 hour or 2 hours of work, like of an actual job. But at the same time, it's like you're also just playing a video game for farming. You're not actually doing quote-unquote work. I don't know, it depends on how you define work, I guess. American Manga, hello, welcome. I think I've seen you before in my other chat at one point. Joe Divers, assemble! Fuck yeah, dude. See, you know what I'm looking forward to, you guys? Is the day when this channel has like 10,000 subscribers, and then someone starts to like make like meme videos about me, and like people start talking shit about me on Discord, and they're like, "Oh, did you guys hear what Joe Divers said on his fucking live stream? What an idiot! He said blah 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 blah," and they'll take like a 40-second clip of a live stream out of context and just like plaster it all over the Discord and Reddit and be like, "Oh, did you guys hear what Joe Divers said about Odo or fucking Kamishur Kai? Dude, he was talking so much shit." But it's like, no, dude, I'm just chilling, man. I'm just chilling. But I don't know. It's kind of like in a sick way. Kind of like I'm looking forward to those days when someone can like talk shit about me. Not just because it's like I have like a sick obsession with it. It's more just like, oh, I'm actually that big where people care about what I say now. You know, like I've never had a channel that big where people actually care about what I say. So that's pretty cool. A lot of people aren't interested in forming their own opinion. Parroting is easier. That's a great point, Ari. That's a great point. Yeah, I agree. I've been guilty of that too. Like it's really easy to just not play the game and just go off of what Reddit says or go off of what XYZ YouTube creator says as absolute truth. It's really easy to do that. I've been guilty of that. I've gotten better at like developing my own opinion by just playing the game, but you're absolutely right, man. Parroting is very easy these days. Only reason I found out about the sterilizer buff is because I read the patch notes. I have not seen anyone talk about it. Yeah, no, same. Again, I have not seen anybody talk about it either, and I do want to make a video about it too. Like sterilizer, like maybe like a slander format video, or maybe I'll make it like its own video. I have some ideas around the sterilizer. I just haven't like made a video about it yet, but I do want to get to it eventually. It's on my video ideas list for sure. Booth car. Vile Villain. Hive guards having heavy armor changes zero gameplay, really. I don't get the fuss. Again, that's... Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying, and that's generally speaking where I stand, but I always try to be fair and incorporate the other side's opinion as well and just say, like, oh, it's about the design choices of Arrowhead, it's about the broader decision-making within the developers of the game. You know, that I also understand, too. Like, the Hive Guard isn't... Like, the arguments against the Hive Guard change, it's not about the Hive Guard, right? Like, it's about... It's symbolic of the greater issues within, like, Arrowhead's design choices. And you can kind of go back to other changes in the game, too, that were kind of similar. Like, the War Striders. Remember, the War Striders kind of went through what the Hive Guard's going through right now, and then they basically nerfed them. They gave the hip joints medium armor now. And nobody's talking about that anymore. And that's a good thing. Like, you can take out a War Strider with an Adjudicator if you just can aim a little bit. So, I don't know. Gantu, hello. Thesis ass stream. Yeah, this is a thesis for sure. Yeah, again, for Sentry users. But I can go into this mission right now with a Gatling Sentry, a Tesla Tower, and a machine gun turret, and I would still clap cheeks. But that's only because I know how to play this game really well. Like, I know how to... I've put a lot of time into this game. I know how to use those turrets in ways that I could just get behind enemy lines and just eviscerate. I still see sentry turrets taking out Hive Guards. I still see it happening. It's just you just have to place it in a different direction. Just place it where it's facing away from their armor. Like, the way you do it is you take a Gatling Sentry and a machine gun sentry and you place them on opposite sides of each other, right? So that way the Hive Guard can only guard one position, then it gets its ass obliterated by the other turret. That's all you got to do. So if you're just using one turret, then yeah, I could see why the Hive Guard would just stand there and put its armor up. But you just got to have two different turrets supporting each other. That's the secret, man. Overlapping fields of fire, exactly. And I'll prove it. Like, if people think I'm full of shit, I will gladly go into these missions with a Gatling turret and a machine gun turret, and I will prove exactly what I'm talking about, because I have experienced it firsthand, and I know the fuck how to play this game. Right? I probably will at some point today. I don't know. I always like experimenting with different builds. I played this game so much, you guys, that, like, I need to have a challenge now. Like, if I play a D10 mission with, like, the meta build every single time, I'm gonna beat it deathless every single time, and it's just gonna get boring. But that's me, personally. That's me because I have a lot of experience in this game. I know how to play. That's the difference. But anyway, I don't want to get too venti there. Helldivers 2, Moral Compass, a short introspective video length, 5 hours. Yeah, exactly. And it's going to have a part 2, it's like 10 hours. Yep, exactly. Mike and Sully, good to see you. Best farming tactic, aka not having fun for hours and wasting all your game time. See, that's the thing, right? I could just go in, dude, I can go in the Superstore right now and just buy the $100 super credit pack. And I'll never have to farm super credits ever again. Am I going to do that? Hell no. You know? Like, again, I was saying earlier, like, I don't mind farming super credits. Like, to me, it feels kind of relaxing. I'm just kind of chilling, playing the game, and, like, I like to do it, like, when I'm doing something else. Like, if I'm, like, watching an NBA, like, you know, the NBA playoffs are on right now, right? I like to watch, like, the NBA games on my side screen, and then, like, when there's, like, a commercial break, I'll go back to Helldivers, and I'll just start farming super credits, right? So that's a good way to do it. Like, it's a good way to, like, pass your time doing something in the background, like when you're watching commercials for something, you know, you want to watch like a TV show. That's how you farm super credits. That's the most efficient way to do it. Fun. The more you know. The more you know. I knew I recognized you, American Maga. Yeah, you were here the other day. That's correct. Well, I'm glad to see you back for sure. Farming method: just play the game. Let the super credits come as a nice side. That's true too. Just play the game, and you know, some missions you join, people will just find them as you play. That's also a fair argument. So that's just changed actually a really good patch. I mean, yeah, no, I did that during the last stream. We used most of the sterilizer during our last stream, and yeah, we were doing okay. I mean, I was still pretty good at using the sterilizer, but it's definitely gotten a lot better, and it still has a lot more room to grow. They did say they're not done with the sterilizer yet. So I'm excited to see how that develops, and that's why I'm waiting to make a video on it to see if there's anything else that they change with it. We'll see. Sea of Themes and other live service games. A lot of players are 16-year-old boys who are very miserable and need to complain online about games in toxic fashions. Well, that's the thing, too, is, you know, there are still people that are older players that have valid complaints about the game, but I will say that, like, being younger, like, being in your teenage years or, like, your early 20s, tends to skew more towards people who are more emotional than they are analytical, I would say. Like, I'm not going to say how old I am, but I'm a little older. But over the years, I've gone away from my emotions, and I focused more on, like, analytics and just kind of, like, focusing on, like, what objectively exists in front of me, you know? So I agree. That's a good way to put it, is, like, the young, like, look at Call of Duty, for example, or NBA 2K. Like, dude, there are some games that have way worse fan bases across the board. Like, this game, like, the in-game community is, like, one of the best out of all the live service games you'll ever play. I would argue that Helldivers has the best in-game community out of any live service game. However, the online community is definitely, like, I'm not going to say it's toxic. That's a strong word. What I'm going to say is it's divided. It's very divided, for sure. But I still think overall, in-game and online game community, it is a better community than most, if not all, live service games put together. You could argue. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying you can make the argument for it, you know? A huge help, especially with the Spore Strain, yeah. Especially with, like, big, herdy horde enemies, like the Spore Strain. It's great against groups, just like the Flamer, but for different reasons. Instead of dealing with their own real-life shit. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's the thing. When you're 16 years old and you have all the time in the world, you don't have any responsibilities, you live with your parents still, like, life is so easy for you, dude. It's so easy for people to complain when you have so much time on your hands. Agent, hello. Clocking into the stream, welcome in. Skill and experience can make a stunning difference. Yeah, absolutely. 100% agree. Yeah, no, I mean, guys, if the entire Helldivers community played this game for at least 1,000 hours, I'll bet you I'm not saying all the complaints would go away, but I'll bet you some of the complaints that people see would just go away if they just put in more time in the game. I'm not saying they should put in more time. I'm just saying that, like, if they did play this game as long as I have, I think they might reconsider, at the very least, some of their takes on things. Because I hate to say it, but I gotta say it. There are definitely some complaints I've heard about this game that, at its core, boil down to a skill issue. I'm not going to say which arguments. I know it's kind of a centrist take, but I still think that there are some there are some quote-unquote arguments that people are making that I think do boil down to a skill issue. However, I would also, again, playing devil's advocate here, I could also say, well, you wouldn't have to say skill issue if the game designed this enemy the proper way, you know, and that's another argument to be had is like, oh, is Arrowhead designing this enemy the correct way? I don't know, right? That's what I'm saying. But again, that's why I think I might get a little bit of hate for that, but that's fine. I don't mind. But I think to me, the Hive Guard change was kind of like the last straw. I was just like, okay, I got to make a video about this. This is ridiculous. That's why I made the video that I did. That video, by the way, the Hive Guard video, the like-dislike ratio on that video, it's the lowest it's ever had. All my videos, they average like a 98% like-dislike ratio. I could take a screenshot and send it to you guys. That Hive Guard video, at its peak, had a 56% like-to-dislike ratio. And even that being said, the comments were still really good, though. Like, some people were having civil discussions. Some I had to remove, unfortunately, like hide those users. But ironically, and here's the kicker, all right? When Arrowhead announced that they were reverting the change 2 days later, now that Hive Guard video sits at a 62% like-to-dislike ratio. It went up by 6% after they reverted the change, or after they're going to announce they're going to revert it. See you, Helicopter Cat. Have a good one, man. Sorry if I missed you. Thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, so like the likes went up on it because people. I noticed some comments. People were coming into the comments of that video and they were saying, you know, I used to be like I used to like hate this update, and then I started playing the game and I was like, oh, it's not that big of a deal, right? And like I was joking in that video. I made that exact joke. I said Helldivers who play the game. That was the Mr. Krabs bit, and then the Squidward was like the Redditors and like the hate rage tubers, like, oh, it's serious, Mr. Krabs, and he's Mr. Krabs is like, I know. It really is the world's smallest violin. Like, that was my joke, because it's like, if you actually played the game, it's like, it's not that big of a deal. But again, I was kind of being flippant when I made that joke, because it's like, you know, the broader joke, the broader arguments, like, oh, you know, it's not about Hive Guard, it's about, like, again, that's kind of moving the goalpost, to be fair, and from an argument's perspective, but there people were saying, like, oh, it's not about the Hive Guard, it's about the greater, like, Arrowhead's never listening, and Arrowhead's this and that. It's like, that, those are separate discussions to have. But if you're talking about purely about, like, the Hive Guard itself, yeah, that's a different argument. But bringing the big iron for the sheer fun and challenge, I haven't really tried the big iron on bugs very frequently. I don't think it's that, like, the ammo count is too low, personally, but I might just try it for the memes at some point. I've just had, like, no reason to use it against bugs. I've had no reason to use it in general. I've just found different strategies, but I may just try it for the memes at some point, for sure. After a week of work, I'm not going to farm super credits personally. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're just working, like, you're just like, I'm not trying to work more. I just want to chill and play the game. Like, that. In that case, dude, just buy the super credits. At least you're supporting the studio. You know? Oh, you shouldn't support the studio. Don't give them more money. They're just going to do this and that. They're going to ruin the game. Hope tomorrow hotfix, they fix the Flame Sentry. Oh, yeah, that's true, too. Yeah, the Lumberer. Yeah, for those who don't know, the Lumberer Cremator Flamer, it doesn't, the hitbox is not registering within, like, a certain distance. Like, the 0 to 20 meter distance, it's not picking up damage on that stream of fire. They extended the range, but they forgot to extend the hitbox to encompass the entire flame. So yeah, they have to fix that for sure, especially with the new Warbond. The Flame Sentry, again, it's still good, but, you know, like you said, it's like they definitely have to fix that. I 100% agree. There are some bugs in this game that, yes, they could wait a little bit on, but then there are some that are much more urgent. I think that's definitely one. I also think, like, the vaulting needs to be improved in this game for sure. They have to look at the vaulting again and make sure that that's tightened up, because I've noticed lately that I haven't been able to vault things as easily, like things that I should easily be able to vault, and that's kind of frustrating. But I'm not going to stop playing because of that. But still, like, there are definitely some more urgent bugs they need to focus on before anything else. Like, if I'm Arrowhead, dude, okay, here's an honest take that some people might call me a cry diver for, but I think that instead of releasing Warbonds, I think it would behoove Arrowhead to just focus on bug fixes for, like, the next month. But again, I have to play devil's advocate for that too, because I would also say, like, you have to remember, it's a live service game. At the end of the day, money is the bottom line. They are owned by Sony. Sony wants to see income. And if Sony looks at Arrowhead and says, hey, you're focusing too much on bug fixes, you need to come on, let's go. Get back to those war bonds, Arrowhead. What are you doing? I'm telling you, Sony, dude, Sony's not going to fuck around, man. They are a massive massive publisher. They're not going to fuck around. And if they see that they're not working on releasing new content for the game and war bonds and like things people can buy, I don't know, man. Sony's going to have a fit. You don't want to fuck with Sony, dude. So again, that's devil's advocate. Like in an ideal world, would I want them to focus 100% on bug fixes over the next 3 months? Yes. But that's not realistic. We have to understand that as a community. It's not realistic for us to expect them to do that. Again, do I want it? Yes, but it's not realistic is my point. I try to put myself in the shoes of like the developer, you know, whenever I'm making these claims here, because I want to make sure people understand that nuance there. It's very important to understand. Problem with the whole 1,000 hours thing is some people hate play live service games when they're burnt out. I've seen this on, Sea of Thieves, Destiny, GT. Oh, for sure, dude. Absolutely. Hate playing is a real thing. 100%. I mean, dude, again, I mean, I'm not going to say names, but there are definitely some YouTubers out there. They will literally, I mean, I made a joke about it in my community slander video. I just said, like, you know, it's over. They're done. I'm finished. And then, literally, 2 days later, they release a video checking out the new war bond, making a new tier list for this and this and this, and they keep playing the game. You know, there are two things that, in my opinion, are true in those cases. It's either that they are hate playing the game, like it's like a toxic relationship for them. I said two things, but it's probably three things. Second thing is they're only making that content because they want the engagement and the views and the money that come from advertiser revenue for YouTube. Or three, or two. Well, back to two for a second. They don't actually believe what they're saying. They're just making it for engagement and for money on YouTube. And three, I mean, they're burnt out. You know, they could be burnt out. I mean, I don't know. I'm not one to say, oh, this is what their intention is, but it's just like it does come across that way sometimes from some of the stuff that I do see out there. Did Arrowhead say the heavy armor value change was accidental? I don't know. Maybe you could expand a little bit more on that, Villain. I'm not really sure what you're referring to there. I can't believe they gave it to the wuss divers. Fucking wine divers again. Oh, the cry divers ruining it all again for us. No, again, that's the thing, man. They have to, you know, like, it's kind of a double-edged sword, right? It's like, on one end, it's like, yeah, the quote-unquote, the cry divers won, but Arrowhead listened. That's a good thing, right? People have always said Arrowhead doesn't listen, and it's like, here they are 2 days later saying, like, hey, we heard your complaints, and we might revert this change, or they're going to revert it, probably. So that's the thing, like, you know, it's double-edged sword. They're reverting it, but at least they listened this time. It didn't take them like 3 weeks to make that change. You know, again, me personally, I don't care whether they change the Hive Guards either way. You can keep them the same. You can revert them back to what they used to be. I still think the Hive Guards are a joke. Bottom line, I still think they shred like paper. There's like a million different ways you can take them out, and that's the last thing I'm thinking about when I'm dropping into a D10 bug mission. But I still think it's a good thing that they listened. I'll give them credit for that, where credit's due. Senator can deal with the Hive Guard, along with many other weapons, my friend. Hambone Bob, I love that name. Hey, it's me, Hambone Bob. Eruptor's been in and out of my loadout since I got it, though. Yeah, Eruptor, I try not to use the Eruptor too much because it trivializes the game. It makes it way too easy for me. Personally. But yeah, I mean, Senator, dude, you can just use light pen. Just saying, you can just, you know, crouch, go prone, and just shoot for their little fleshy bits, and they're I'm telling you, the Hive Guards are dead in like a second. They're made of paper now. It's crazy. But again, that's what we were talking about earlier in the stream. That's why I wanted to get back to that argument and present each argument fairly. You know, I don't want to be a hypocrite. So taking a break from more bonds to fix bugs, but like you said, they got to get the money for their over. Again, yeah, that's, you know, in an ideal world, we all want them to fix bugs, but I think some people need to understand that they are a live service game and they need to release updates constantly. That's just the reality of their overlords, you know? Well said, American manga. I died earlier today because I couldn't hop a fence. It made no sense for a moment. And I think I know what fence you're... Yeah, I noticed that too, Agent. Yeah, I've been noticing like situations where I'm in like an engagement and I'm trying to vault something like a little ledge that I should be able to vault, and I'm mashing spacebar and it's just not vaulting, right? Like that's something that should be a priority fix. Like if there's like a priority list for bugs, those are the things they need to like get on quick, because that's affecting movement. That's a very core component of this game, is how you move. Yes, they need to focus on that 100%. The actual need of the continued need for income of new content because of how much they sold at the beginning, sort of like a piggy bank. That's a fair question. Absolutely, Gantu. That's definitely a very fair question. Again, it just comes back to Sony being their overlords. Sony does not care about, oh, you made this much money this amount of time, but like Sony just cares if you make money. Like that's the bottom line. It doesn't matter, like if like all Sony cares about for Arrowhead is like, are they in the red? Are they in the black? Are they in the green? That's it. Right? So, you know, whether or not I agree with it, that's the reality of the situation, right? Sony's always going to want more sources of income. The more money they get, the better. Because again, it's a traded stock on the stock market. You can go to Robinhood right now and purchase Sony stock. It's a traded stock. They need to please their shareholders, right? So again, I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, just be clear. I'm just saying that that's, again, the unfortunate reality of the situation that we're in with live service games. It's a live service, right? And that's something that I do want to cover on, when I do eventually make like a serious video about the community and like the analysis video that I do want to make, like the video essay. I'm going to cover all the arguments, right? I do want to cover everything, and including the big one that we have to remember, that Sony owns Arrowhead, and they're the ones that are going to call the shots at the end of the day, right? So that's one thing I'm going to cover for sure. Just assume there's an accidental change since they're changing it back. Yeah, and we don't know how much they're actually reverting either. Like I read through the update saying like they're listening to the community, but it didn't say that they're going to revert it back to normal. It just said that there were some armor values that needed to change a little bit, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I misread it, but it may not go back to the normal Hive Guard. There was someone that's a couple people that suggested for the Hive Guards in my comment video for it that I made to just make a new sub-faction that includes like a heavier hive, like a heavy armor Hive Guard. Like I'd be open to that. That to me, that's a good middle ground to strike. You're introducing a new enemy, and you're making it harder, but you're not changing an enemy that already exists, right? That's a good way to potentially bridge the gap. That I think would be fair. Just frame it as a new enemy variant, right? Make them anti-tank. Oh god. But then again, that's kind of what Chargers are, right? They're just big Hive Guards. So I don't know. Yeah. I don't think most people understand how game development and live service games work. Coming from someone who is aware, and I don't find it... No, I'm the same way, Sully. Yeah, 100%. You know, I don't fully understand it either, but I would definitely say I understand games more than the average person. I mean, I've been a gamer since I was like 5 years old. And I've played all sorts of games. Big AAA titles, small indie games. I've played them all, dude. And live service games are just a different breed. So, and yeah, you're right. I think the average person does not understand a lot about, you know, when they're making a complaint about the game, they're not making a complaint about the game, they're making a complaint about the live service format. You know, there's a lot of different ways you can break it down, but anyway. I think it's time we start gaming. We've been talking for an hour. I did get most of what I wanted to get out. But I like this. I think for future streams I do want to do like a talk it out segment, you know, for like the first 30 minutes to an hour. I like engaging with you guys. But now that we got that out of the way, let's play the game.
Mission coordinates locked.
All right, who wants to join? Apple Crumble, Seth, Firehacks, Ace of Spades. Oh, they didn't accept my friend request, but that's okay. Friend code, if you guys want to join. Pound 1962 by 9981.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
Oh, hang on. Are these people? Oh, this is public. My bad. My bad. I'll just quit and reload. I don't want to kick them. Because I don't want them to be like, oh, what the fuck's your problem, bro? I don't want to be a hypocrite. I'd rather just quit and reload. So I'm going to reload the game. And we'll get some friends in before we do anybody else joining. I'm just reloading the game real quick. Bear with me. All right. So if anybody wants to get in here, I think they might have already left, possibly. But I'll wait a little bit. If anybody wants to join, what I'll do is I'll just start the mission, and then if
Mission coordinates locked.
I'll wait and see people join. There's Seth.
Hellpods prime.
Seth is here.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron. Engaging orbital thrusters.
So again,
Orbit synchronized.
this is the Spore Burst strain. This is a geological survey mission. I like these missions. I enjoy these missions. I enjoy a lot of missions in this game, but this is definitely one anything that involves more enemies spawning, I enjoy, personally. I think it makes sense to maybe jump in the middle here. Maybe, let's see. Probably go down here and just knock all this out, and then go to extract. I think that right here would be good. It's this map's kind of all over the place. The build I've been meaning to try: Flame Sentry, Tesla Tower. Should I do Gatling Sentry for the memes? I think I should. And then the Wasp. Or the... yeah, I haven't used the Wasp in a while. But again, it's kind of risky just because there's so many Spore strain dickheads. But I want to try it. We'll just see how it goes. Also, I've been using localization confusion a lot because it increases the time when a bug breach is called by, like, I think it's like 25 seconds. So it makes the map less congested, I've found, on average. We have the Trident. Haven't used that weapon in a while, probably since Cyberstan, honestly. Got the missile pistol. I haven't really tried this much. I want to give it more playtime. And got the incendiary throwable. Has more damage than the impact, but still incendiary. I think it has a larger radius too, right? No, it's the same. It just does twice as much damage when it blows up. Yeah. Alright. I'm good to go. Seth's got the FRV and the 500 supply pack, anti-tank, going with a classic old school loadout. Love to see it. Okay, now put it on public. And I'll do an SOS real quick.
Deploying SOS beacon.
I say we knock this objective out real quick.
Northeast, 100 meters. Slide.
I think there's a bug nest up here.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry.
Hive guard.
Heavy. Northwest. Say hello to democracy. Bomb tunnel breach.
Yeah, just loop around. Let the turrets take care of all that nonsense. Got a Tesla tower over there, so be careful.
Get some! Get some!
Look at, like 50, 53, 55. Look how many kills I'm getting, dude, with these turrets. I love it.
Critical stratagem available.
Calling down objective equipment.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Heavy. Southwest. 100 meters.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldivers.
How'd you like to taste of freedom? I got the terminal.
Heavy. Calling down a support weapon.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
Fire in the hole!
I'm gonna move this car out of the way.
How'd you like to taste of freedom?
My leg.
Heavy. Southwest. Low. Heavy. West. Low.
Whoa.
Affirmative.
Yo, Trident goes hard against the Spore Strain.
Reaching terminal.
Love it. Oh.
I got the terminal. Requesting down power. Requesting down the support weapon.
Making progress. Mission map updated.
Nice. Well done.
I need supplies.
Tagging map. Southeast. Bar.
He's got his mech over there. Looks like we should be okay.
Like to taste of freedom.
Hold position.
Gotta get some ammo over here. Alright, now we can go.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Liberty stay safe.
Freedom.
Have a taste of democracy. That's called democracy. Throwing supplies.
Objective critical stratagem available.
That is a stalker.
Critical stratagem no
Mark
longer
location.
available.
Tagging location. South.
Or is that... What's over here?
Objective located. East. 100 meters.
It didn't kill him, huh? Interesting.
Enemy tactical asset within threat range.
Requesting air support. Heavy. South. Going down a support weapon.
Nice.
Heavy. Southwest. Close.
Whoa, buddy. What a toss.
Heading northwest. 50 meters. Team reload required.
And the Wasp is good, man.
Thank you.
I keep forgetting how good this weapon is. It's a very versatile weapon. Especially in the Spore Strain where you can't see where you're shooting at sometimes. It's really helpful because it just locks right onto them. It's a fire and forget
Calling down a sentry.
type of deal. Aren't there resupplies here? Yeah. Okay. Just need one.
One step closer to mission completion.
Marking location. South.
I think there's another stalker nest over here too, right?
Tagging map. South.
The fuck?
Permanent live structure. Destroyed.
All right.
Tagging map. Northeast. 300 meters. Requesting sentry.
Deploying sentry.
Let's keep her moving.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
You will never destroy our way of life.
Look at the Gatling turret, man.
Tagging location.
People were saying like, "Oh, I can't use the Gatling sentry anymore. What am I gonna do, dude?" It's been clapping cheeks for us today.
Calling down a sentry.
Watch.
Sending down sentry.
Watch. Tesla. Just putting it in the chat so they know. Another bug. Don't I have localization confusion on? I'm gonna see why they keep spawning in so frequently, but goddamn. Need stems.
Liberty.
75 kills, man. This the kill streak's going crazy today, boys. Chat froze. No, you know, chat kind of comes and goes.
Follow me. This is for you.
Thank you.
I don't really stress it because I'm focusing on the game now. I was doing a lot of talking earlier. But yeah, I'm still here. Chat's still here.
Going down a support
I found that chat kind of goes on its own pace. In my experience, I like to get like all the talking and stuff out of the way, and then we can just kind of play the game. It's a nice format. It helps like empty the brain.
I'll take. Say hello to democracy.
Oh, dude, Wasp. Love it. Goes so hard.
Calling down a support weapon. Freedom never slays! Heavy, left, 50 meters. Engaging terminal.
Freedom marches on. Thanks to you. You may proceed
Oh god!
to extraction.
Oh, we'll get you in a second. Hang on. Sorry, Ninja.
Reinforcing. Dropping a pin. Northwest, 200 meters.
Reinforcing!
Calling down a sentry.
Try and get T4 out of here. I think they were missing a wheel, but I just don't see it on my screen.
Oh, to democracy!
All right, if anybody wants to get out, feel free. Whichever direction you want to go in.
Affirmative. Hold position.
All right, I'll go on the other side.
I'm sorry!
Requesting advanced weaponry.
It's nice to kind of have like a pincer maneuver or a sandwich maneuver. Go on both sides. I found.
Throwing grenade!
Oh, it's gonna kick out. No, actually. Okay.
Requesting!
Sending down sentry.
It did not get kicked out. It actually went right in the hole.
Calling down a sentry.
Ah, bug breach.
Sentry.
Just try and lock it down for my teammates.
Bomb tunnel breach.
Put a resupply over here when they come over to this side.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Stop. You will never destroy our way of life.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
For prosperity! Reloading.
Calling down a support weapon.
My goal is just to kind of lock down this bug breach
Hey!
so my teammates can focus on the nest.
How'd you like to taste of freedom? Heavy. South.
Actually, now,
Package acquired.
looks like it's going around.
Heavy. South. 50 meters. Heavy. Southeast. Close.
All right, here we go. All right.
Vehicle.
Yeah, we are missing a wheel. I knew we were. It just wasn't showing up on the screen. Now, I think we're missing some bug nests. We just don't see them on the screen. I want to say if we just keep going this direction, we'll probably encounter a few more bug nests. believe there's one over here. It's like whack-a-mole over here, dude. What the fuck? Bunch of gooners in my vehicle. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Oh, it's yeah. That's an objective.
Objective located. Southwest. Tagging map. South 100 meters.
Alright, boys. Keep moving. Keep moving and grooving. Yeah, again, I think we got all the objectives. I just don't know for sure. Usually there's like one nest somewhere you might miss. I think that's one there, maybe? It's hard to tell. Yep. Oh, yeah, that is. I always double check.
Reloading. Marking location. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Heavy. Southeast.
Outpost destroyed.
Heavy. Northeast. 50 meters.
Actually, wait a second. Got him.
We'll never destroy our way of life. Sentry. East.
Alright, watch for sentries.
Heavy. Northeast. 50 meters. Reloading.
If you're able to call extract, I would go ahead and do it. But if not, don't force it, obviously.
Drone supply beacon. Fire in the hole.
Shuttle inbound.
Team reload. Requesting advanced weaponry. Side. West. Close. Heavy. East. Close.
Nice. Other one?
Heavy. Northeast. Close.
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Reloading.
Requesting air support.
Heavy. Northeast. Close. Thank you.
Nice, well done. That was clean, boys. Good shit. Good shit.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
It's amazing what you can do with a good team in this game.
Sending down
Truly,
sentry.
it's amazing to me.
Calling down a sentry. Heavy. North. 50 meters.
Ow. I'm gonna keep using this build, man. This is fun. At least against the Spore Strain. I think it's a lot of fun.
Last reload.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that, knowing that there was a...
ETA T-minus 20
Sorry,
seconds.
I didn't kill him. Gotta be more careful.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Request approved. Reinforcements extraction zone.
Thank you!
Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing.
Package acquired. High value sample collected.
You could just sit here with the egg, just chilling. I'm not even doing a thumbs up. I'm just chilling, dude.
Freedom!
Well,
Pelican 1 preparing to depart.
chill divers.
In 20 seconds. Enforcement budget depleted. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 begins.
Look at this, I'm getting out here getting kill streaks like it's nothing. It's crazy, dude. I'm definitely using this build next game. This is such a fun build.
The metal of the Helldiver.
I feel like it's a highly versatile build. I mean, I like to make builds that are very complementary of each other, right? That every aspect of the build can support itself. See, I knew we'd miss bug nests. Like, I'm just too lazy to go looking for them. I don't know, man. Maybe that's just me, but... yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too lazy. But it's just like when the map is covered in spore, you just don't know, right? And running around the entire map looking for them is just kind of boring sometimes. I don't know. I don't really care. I thought we still did really good. But yeah, I mean, if we miss stuff, it's whatever. I'm not too concerned. I'm not like one of those types that's like super anal about it. Damn, look at that. That's a satisfying number. 600. I bet you like 400 of those were from the turrets. Gatling Sentry and
Allied
Tesla,
destroyer has left
Flame Sentry.
squadron.
Helldiver.
Corefish sent a firm request. Firm request, you got it. Accepted. Excellent. Gotta run for now. No worries, Seth. Thank you for joining, sir. Yes. Indeed. Well done, sir.
Democracy conquers.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Alright, Ninja. Just you and me, sir. Let's do it. Should we do a nap? Let's do Eradicate.
Mission coordinates locked.
I haven't done an Eradicate mission in a while.
Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
I think it's up here, I want to say. You never know. I feel like the high ground is. I do like using this Tesla build, but I might make a slight alteration. I don't want the heavies overwhelming us too much.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
I think I might go recoilless instead of the Wasp. I could do a mech as well. I don't know. Also, the 120 barrage certainly holds up. I don't know. I like to have some firepower, unless somebody else wants to give me something. That would be nice. Certainly not expected.
Allied destroyer has
Once you have 4
joined
players, I
squadron.
mean, it's pretty straightforward at this point.
Engaging orbital thrusters.
Leveler. Probably just keep it simple.
Orbit synchronized.
I don't know, maybe gas mines? Napalm mines? Anti-tank mines? I like gas mines. Keep the horde at bay. And then missile pistol. Do I want to keep using this? I don't know. I've been enjoying it. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst either. Giga grenades. Yeah, I think that's a pretty safe bet, considering we also have all these horde killers here.
Launch initiated.
Oh, it's Jake the Snake. Watch out, dude. Snaking around. Like Kevin Durant, dude. Oh, fucking snake. I'm just kidding. Kevin Durant do be having that that burner account though. Can't deny that. He do be using his burner account quite frequently. At least from what I've heard. Usually it's best if you go on like the edge of the map
Fate of all humanity's children are in your hands.
and just stay on one side of the map.
Calling down a sentry.
Requesting tac pack.
Calling down
Full weapon
fortification.
inbound.
Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Calling down supplies.
Calling down a sentry.
Reinforcements coming. Northwest. Calling in reinforcements. Heavy. Southwest. 50 meters.
Allied destroyer leaving squadron.
Nice.
Oh, and he's gone.
Tagging location. Heavy. Southwest. 50 meters. Last reload. Sending out an SOS.
G3's over here holding it down.
Marking location. Heavy. Southwest. 50 meters. On tunnel breach.
With his mech.
Say hello to democracy. Requesting sentry. Reinforcing.
If anybody has a backpack, that would be awesome. Because I could use one.
Requesting fortification. The taste of democracy.
Not gonna lie, missile pistol's decent. I'm enjoying it. I feel like it has some utility.
Calling down a sentry. My life for Super Earth.
Request approved. Deploying
Requesting.
reinforcements. Sending down sentry.
Like that's a one shot against those guys.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver.
Oh, there was no. I don't know. I didn't see the indicator for that. The Breaker families and channels talk about power creep.
Deploying reinforcements.
Zerathorn, you're not wrong. It goes pretty hard against Spore Strain. It goes very hard against Spore Strain, actually. What am I saying?
How about a nice cup of liver tea?
Although I am tempted to use the Breaker, just for the memes again. I mean, the Breakers are still good. You know, again, you have to consider overheating, but again, it's just like, you never have to worry about ammo. I mean, there's a lot to like about the Trident. I haven't used it since Cyberstan. Until today, Zerathorn. Until today.
Watch where you're standing.
And against this particular strain, it goes so hard, dude.
Sentry, west.
For democracy.
Go ahead, take it out, sir. There you go. Yeah, the range on it's really good. It has a super long range. Yeah, I mean, power crept is definitely a good way to describe it, for sure. You're not wrong.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle
Yeah, not to say that there
launch
aren't uses for breakers or anything, but yes.
Affirmative.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Oh, man. Maybe I should try the breaker incendiary next mission. Just for
Liberty
memes.
smiles upon your trail.
The cookout's still good. Any cookout users in chat? I still think the cookout's quite effective as well. Highly recommend. I mean, there's a lot of weapons that you can learn how to use in this game, you know? But I just haven't used the trident for months, and I've wanted to try the trident more frequently as of late. I'm gonna keep using the trident, fuck it. I'm not giving it enough love. There's so many different ways you can play this game, though. I mean, so many different ways. And when you're a high experience player like myself, it's like you just love experimenting, man. Trying new things. Well done, team.
That's how you get it done.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Helldiver. The Super Destroyer is ready for your next mission.
The Super Destroyer is ready to fill your butthole.
As the chain does not scrutinize the brevity of its leaks,
Engaging
neither does
orbital
Liberty warn the
thrusters.
transients of the Helldiver's source.
Orbit
Oh, it's
synchronized.
a big old map. Interesting layout.
Here?
Yeah, we'll start here. Gas and incendiary mines are unironically really good.
Allied destroyer
I mean-
has joined squadron.
Even just ironically, they're really good. And unironically. I mean, they're just good. Not even ironic at all. Like, they're just mines in general. I mean, mines in general are just really good. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Absolutely, sir. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do Gatling Sentry this time. Tesla. Normally I do gas mines, but I want to try incendiary mines. And then we'll stick with the Wasp again. Wasn't liking localization confusion. I'm gonna go with muscle enhancement instead. And then we'll change from Giga Grenades to... like incendiaries. Well, we already have incendiary mines. Should I go dynamite? Let's do that. Fuck it.
Hellpod launch
You want
initiated.
laser mine? That'd be pretty cool. Not gonna lie, that would be pretty fun. I don't... kind of like what they have in Cyberpunk. They have like these like laser grenades. They're called anti-personnel grenades. And whenever you throw them, it like spews a bunch of lasers outside of it when it explodes. That would be cool. Yeah, Cyberpunk, look up anti-personnel grenade. Cyberpunk. Just do it like that, where when it explodes, it just kind of like spews these like lasers that kind of like bounce around everywhere, kind of like the Trident maybe. Yeah, but again, I want Arrowhead to focus on bug fixes, not new updates. Just fix the bugs. That's all I care about right now. But yes, that would be cool.
History will remember your deeds this day.
Throwing down support weapons. Throwing down a sentry.
Sending down sentry.
Throwing supply beacon.
Sending down equipment package. Objective near your position.
Yeah, watch that sentry, boys.
How'd you like to taste of freedom? close.
Ah, Bub Breach over there. Perfect.
Sentry. Calling down fortification. Calling down the sentry. Supply. Heavy north. Reloading.
He's trying to stay away from that turret. Sir? No.
Allied destroyer.
Oh, and he's gone. I might have to back off a little bit here.
Sending out an SOS. West, close.
Fun fact, you can kite around the Spore Titan and make it take out smaller enemies with its spore spew. Ah, please vault. Thank you. Again, if you guys want to join these missions, just let me know. Can I get a... can an MF get a reload? Please. Can an MF get a reload, please?
Down a sentry. Heavy northwest. On my position.
I'm gonna hold off on calling out mines here. I don't want to complicate this fight too much. Oh god.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
I feel like my hand is being forced. Fuck it. My hand is being forced, unfortunately.
Reloading. Objective located. Northwest. Rare sample acquired.
Alright. And call out
Requesting
tower that
sentry.
side. Cover that angle.
Deploying sentry.
Get some! Get some! Engaging terminal.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Objective near your position.
So there's that one.
Tagging location. Southeast.
There's one over here, but I don't want to... Sorry, Tesla. You gotta go.
Sentry. Northeast.
At least it's got a low cooldown.
I got the terminal.
That's one thing I like about the Tesla tower is that low cooldown. Like, the cooldown versus the amount of, like, impact it has on a mission is immense compared to a machine gun turret by comparison. Alright, I'm gonna go over here.
Pin. West. 300 meters.
Is he calling a bug breach? He is. That little bastard.
Found something.
He's gonna run around it.
Sending in an eagle.
There's a bug nest over here. I'll just take it out. But I'm also worried about my teammates.
Request approved.
Calling
Reinforcements
down a
have been
sentry.
launched.
Requesting fortifications. Requesting sentry. Fire in the hole!
Oh boy. Get me away from this.
Last reload.
Oh, guess I'm not reloading. See my fly just now. Negative.
Negative.
I did not. I'm gonna have to call this resupply here. We need to take out this nest
Calling down supplies.
so no more Spore Titans spawn in.
Calling in reinforcements.
Allied destroyer has
And he's
left the
gone.
squadron.
And he's gone. He's like, I had enough of this bullshit. I'm out, boys. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Just gonna sidestep you. Pardon me, sir.
Last reload. Calling down fortifications.
Reloading.
Another bug breach. That's fine.
Bug tunnel breach. Liberty save me!
Gotta keep moving. Keep moving, keep grooving.
Destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldivers
That's why I got
combat
this stim diver loadout, the medic.
Say hello to the...
Calling down a support weapon.
zone. Bug outpost destroyed.
Oh, nice. Bile Titan took it out for me. Thank you.
Requesting sentry. Have a taste of democracy.
All right. Keep her moving, keep her grooving.
Requesting air support. Thank you. Requesting orbital strike.
I want to get a better angle on this Bile Titan before.
Outpost destroyed.
Right here, I think should be good. Oh, he's turned around. Okay. Apparently, he doesn't want the smoke. Is the tree blocking you, bud? What are you doing? Come on, you can do it.
Outpost destroyed.
Sending in an eagle. Tagging map. Northwest. 300 meters.
Oh, finally.
Found something. How about a nice cup of liver steam? Chasing ice.
Whew. Guys, it's a hive guard. Watch out. Fucking goddamn it. There. Watch out, guys. The hive guard's gonna kill us all. Oh, sweet piece.
Last reload.
You hear that? That's the sound of sweet peace. I just... Love that, just one-shotting it.
Objective located. North.
Missile pistol, dude. I'll be honest, man. I'm kind of loving it.
Hell bomb.
He's got that. Okay.
Affirmative.
Ooh. Wreck slips. Rare sample.
Rare sample acquired.
Hell bomb armed. Clear the area. Objective located. West.
Tactical asset near your location.
Tactical ass.
Map updated.
Near my location.
Permanent hive structure destroyed.
Objective located. Northwest. 50 meters.
Okay, that vaulting wasn't so bad.
Package acquired.
Oh.
Requesting air support. Sending in an eagle. Requesting orbital.
Objective located. West. 200 meters.
Dropping package. Package acquired.
Engaging terminal.
Calling in a hell
Calling
bomb.
down a sentry. Requesting sentry.
Package acquired.
Calling down fortifications. I got the terminal.
Sending in an eagle.
Guys, look at that. The Gatling Sir. It just fucking took out that hive guard like it was nothing, dude. I thought you couldn't use Gatling sentries against hive guards. I thought it was broken. What the hell happened? I thought the hive guards are supposed to block all the sentry. You can't, guys. You can't use Gatling sentries against bugs anymore. You can't do it.
Rare sample acquired.
You just can't do it, right? That's what I was told on Reddit. Are you saying that the people on Reddit are wrong? Are you saying that Redditors are actually fucking wrong? For the first time in history?
Tagging location. Dropping package.
Engaging terminal.
Package acquired.
Crazy, dude. Unheard of. Literally.
One step closer to mission
I
completion.
thought they were unkillable. I thought you needed heavy pen weapons to kill them, dude. You're not you can't use Gatling sentries against hive guards, dude. It's fake news. It's just no, it's all made up, dude. It's all a conspiracy by me, Joe Divers. This is a level 1 mission. You see how it says level 10? It's actually level 1, but I added a 0 next to it. It's all a lie, guys. It's all a big lie. Look at this, dude. Gatling sentry. He's fucking look at this kill streak, dude. I'm just standing here doing literally nothing. Thumbs up. Thumbs up to that. Reddit blacklit, dude. Guys, I'm getting doxxed. It's official. It's over. Joe Divers channel, forget it. We're cooked. Everybody's cooked. Oh, they just died to mines.
Reinforcing. Thank you.
They kill you when they stand still and they just... Yeah, I thought they just stare at you menacingly until you die.
Sentry. Requesting sentry. Requesting fortification. Get some!
Oh, there goes the turret. It's alright. Yo, dude. This build goes so hard, it's not even funny. Not even funny in the slightest.
Say hello to democracy!
Dude, this missile pistol, I love it! I love it. It's so versatile, man. It's the Oh, hang on.
Throwing grenades, bug. Down. How about a nice cup of liver tea?
Activate terminal. I think it's in the... I want to say it's kind of nearby here. Where is the terminal for this objective? I think it's maybe on this side? No, I think it's got to be somewhere in the middle.
Calling down a support weapon. Calling in reinforcements. Throwing grenades.
Oh, that's where they're spawning. Okay. That makes sense.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Tagging location.
Let's do a little reload here. Or a non-reload, I should say.
How'd you like the taste of freedom? Calling down a sentry. Heavy. South. Close. Fire in the hole.
Ooh, rocking a hard place. I'm going this way.
Get some! Get some!
Oh, I stimmed though, right? I stimmed. What happened? Like the stim animation started and it finished. And my health was already healing. So why did I still die? Maybe I was just like at that little low bit of health. I didn't have enough of a health buffer there. I should have stimmed like 0.1 second earlier. Alright, well we know where... I know where the console is now. I should be more liberal with my stim usage, considering that I have 6 stims. Boy, I'm getting pushed pretty hard here. It's a gas. You probably should call some dynamite down there. My Tesla, I think, got destroyed, which is fine. I think the sentry is blocking the console. So fun fact, the muscle enhancer perk makes it so you resist acid more. Like the slowdown effects from acid, you can resist them more with the muscle enhancer. It does not just help with movement, it also helps with some resistance as well. Fun fact. In case you guys didn't know. Yeah, this objective definitely requires most of your team. You can't just do it with like 1 or 2 people. There's so many different angles that enemies can get you at.
I got the terminal.
Oh no! I almost walked, just jumped right into front of that mech, dude. That would have been an instant death. That's another thing they patched is like the hitboxes for mechs when they're walking, which I really appreciate.
I'm on it.
I'm gonna call Tessa this side.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting fortification.
Kills on armor for even more acid resist. That's smart. I did not consider that combination, but that's actually pretty smart. Like, it's not acid resist in terms of damage, it's just acid resist in terms of movement. So you still take the same amount of damage, I think, but the movement is just improved. I'll do a sentry on this side.
Sentry. I'm on it. How'd you like the taste of freedom? I'm on it. You have been a stalwart line of freedom. Sentry. Extract when ready. Tagging map. Southwest. Far.
Take out this sentry.
Throwing grenade.
Yo, what the fuck is this, dude? What is going on, dude? What the fuck? Is that a hive card? But it's just like super bugged out. What? Bro, I can't. Oh, it's this little shrieker, dude. Look at this guy.
Southeast, 50 meters.
This buggy ass shrieker.
Requesting backpack.
Bruh. That's too much. Oh my god. This game is so funny sometimes, I swear. This game has some of the weirdest bugs I've seen in video games, dude.
Danger.
Yeah, look at all these samples, man.
Support weapon.
Ooh.
Danger. Danger. Got equipment. Don't need it.
Watch for mines. I'm gonna go closer to the middle here. There might be a nest we might have missed somewhere. You never know. I'm pretty sure it's just water here, but you never know.
Calling down a sentry.
See, that's fine. I don't mind a bug breach being called there. We're not even trying to do anything over there anyway.
Calling down border. You never destroy our way of life. Reloading. Marking location, east. Never mind, heavy! East, 100 meters. Follow me!
Let's say we just go to extract. Just say fuck it.
Affirmative. Requesting sentry! Democracy! How'd you like to taste of freedom?
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Reloading! Heavy, northeast, 100 meters. Requesting advanced weaponry! Going to right!
T-minus 1 minute.
Reloading!
T-minus 30 seconds.
Not today!
ETA T-minus 20 seconds. T-minus 10 seconds.
Heavy, on my position.
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates.
Thank you.
Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing.
Oh, right at the
Sentry. Requesting fortification.
extract. Got some shenanigans going on here already, I see. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on a second.
Reinforcing.
Wait, that killed me? That 500 killed me from that far away?
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Seriously? Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm just impressed. I'm like, dude, does it really have a hitbox that big from that distance? Am I crazy? I mean, what do you guys think? Am I crazy for that? Like, should I have died there?
Requesting sentry.
Specimen vessels inside there might get destroyed. Oh, we're going under. We're going under. Okay. Looks like a butt. Yeah, me. Now I know, dude. Yeah, that looked very sus. Acting weird. No, I've noticed it too. Yeah, like it's killing you when it shouldn't be killing you. Like you feel like you're far enough away. Maybe it's like a host-client issue? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, and then the Gatling... Oh!
Reinforcing. I'm sorry.
I stimmed him, and then the Gatling Sentry just mowed him down. Dude.
I value sample
Bad luck,
time.
TBH.
Sentry.
And then I die to it. Oh my god, that's so fitting. I walk in front of it
Request approved.
like an idiot.
Reinforcements have been launched.
That's hilarious, honestly. I mean, you just can't script that. You can't make that shit up, guys. Only in Helldivers. Get the egg? Alright, let's go.
Marking extraction. Calling down fortification. Calling down a sentry. Requesting air support.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
Get in, G4!
Depleted.
Stun locked. There you go.
Extraction complete.
Jesus, dude.
Another victory for the right side of history.
Damn, dude. Those are some good. We had some good missions though. I thought we did pretty good. I think that time we got everything. If we missed like a bug nest, I'll be pissed. We did. We missed one little fucking. I think it was a heavy bug nest. I don't know where. I mean, I thought we we scoured the map pretty good there, but you never know. Sometimes you just miss shit. It is what it is. It's funny, man. We're proving all the Redditors wrong today, apparently, with this Gatling Sentry build. I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. I think Reddit might be wrong. Also, to be fair, I mean, I think I just know how to play. I've been playing this game for a long time. There's that too. There's that as well. Look at all the kills everybody's getting. Again, I think part of my kills is just from the sentries. But everybody's doing their job, man. 90% accuracy, goddamn.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
I'm gonna do one more big mission, like a 40-minute mission.
This world needs your righteous exterminate. Well done, Helldiver. This operation will swiftly usher this planet's salvation.
Mission coordinates locked.
We'll do a data mission.
Hellpods prime. Engaging orbit.
May as well unlock these. Yeah, I'll try it out. Our good friend Greed is unlocking stuff, it appears.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
Did the DSS move here? If so, I think I might get a mech. Proceeds to get inside Hellpod. Hey, look at that! Now we can see everything. There's no spore bullshit covering the screen. Let's see, this is a retrieve data mission. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep using this Gatling build.
Here? What about here?
I don't know where to drop, dude.
Here? What about here?
I say we drop here. Here? What about here?
What about here?
What about here?
Here?
What's out here? I haven't used the mech in quite some time. But I think it's going to replace maybe one of my sentries. Let's do that. I'll replace maybe like the Tesla turret. No. I'll replace... Gatling, Tesla, and then Wasp and mech. I think that's a workable combination. I wasn't super big on Dino. I don't know. I mean, it had its moments for sure. Dynamite. Do I want to keep using it? I wasn't using it for bug holes. Should I use arc grenades instead? Maybe gas mines? Or gas grenades? Let's try that.
Hellpod launch initiated.
I should try some more, like a red stratagem build. I don't do many red stratagem builds. I've only done like mostly green and blue builds, but I want to do some more red. some more red builds at some point. Like red heavy builds. Trying to like diversify the way that I play this game. Every time that I play, I'm always trying something new.
Go now and shoot you fall. Remember this. Every day is a good day to die for democracy.
Requesting
Deploying equipment package.
dropping a pin. Southwest, 300 meters.
Ah, there's the bug breach that we've all been waiting for.
Calling down a sentry.
Calling down a sentry.
Good dog! Good dog! That's called democracy.
Nice, well done.
Enemy tactical
Objective
asset within
located.
range.
South. Close.
How'd you like to taste of freedom?
Very nice. 2 stalker alerts taken out. I think there's more over here too. Oh yeah. Oh, this is just a nest. Whoa, buddy! Where are these stalkers coming from? Maybe there's a 3rd stalker nest somewhere.
Bug hole. Southeast. On my position.
They do have to fix the cremator for this mech, but it's still good.
Sending in an
But
eagle.
they definitely have to fix it. That's for sure.
Sub-objective in your vicinity.
I'm gonna save my grenades.
Spotted. How about a nice cup of liberty?
Orbital inbound.
Changing ice. That's called democracy.
My precious mech! You bastards! See, this is why I hate leaving my mech, because then everybody just starts attacking it.
Bug outpost.
It's so infuriating, dude. See, like, this is what happens when I leave my mech for 2 seconds, I swear to God. Every single time. Someone always has to destroy it. Like, it's like clockwork at this point.
Requesting sentry.
It's so annoying. Like, whenever I try to, like, leave the mech to save ammo for it, all the bugs just like, alright boys, let's go swarm it now!
How'd you like to taste of freedom?
Let's go swarm it, boys! It's time. We must swarm it. As a team, as a unit. They all just have, like, little bug sensors are going off like crazy. Alright boys, let's go kick its ass! Sir, would you kindly just fuck off? Kindly, please. This is where gas, mines of any kind would be very helpful.
Marking location. South.
Nice. Love to see it. Come on!
Found something.
Reloading.
Muscle enhancement, man. It's going to work. Damn it. This wouldn't be a problem if I didn't destroy my mech. Or if, no, if I didn't leave my mech.
Last reload.
This wouldn't be an issue. If I had my mech, this would not be a problem right now. What I'm dealing with. I'm trying not to get squashed, but I also have to save my stims and my stamina. There we go.
Calling down a sentry.
Somehow he got destroyed. I don't know how.
Down sentry.
Tagging map. Northwest. 300 meters.
Say hello to democracy!
Can an MF or get a reload, please? Another bug breach. That's beautiful. Lovely news.
How'd you like the taste of freedom? Bug
Well, at least I'm
free.
distracting from my teammates. So that's good.
Get some!
Away from my teammates, I should say.
Found
Not
something.
distracting from my teammates.
Requesting sentry.
Ah, stims. Nice.
Say hello to democracy!
That's called democracy!
Sub-objective in your vicinity.
Package acquired.
Now I can breathe. Fucking hell.
Package acquired. Dropping package. Rare sample acquired.
For prosperity!
Is that bug breach still
Dropping
going?
Package. Package acquired.
I'm gonna go help G3 out. I just hope one of those guys gets that bug nest, because it's not that difficult, I don't think, from
Requesting air support!
where they're sitting. Looks like he could use a hand.
Dropping
Thank
package.
you!
Affirmative. Package acquired. Calling down supplies.
Say hello to democracy!
I need a team reload.
Bug outpost spotted. Prepare to exterminate.
Supplies.
Requesting orbital.
Engaging terminal. Last reload.
Calling down a
If you guys haven't tried the missile pistol out, I highly recommend it.
Reloading.
Highly recommend. It's one of the more versatile secondaries in the game.
Terminal.
I don't want to kill my teammate.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
All right.
Engaging terminal.
Damn it.
Calling down a sentry.
Sending down sentry.
Requesting sentry.
Objective completed.
Reloading. Last reload.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Throwing grenade. Reloading.
I knew that bug breach should be coming any second now. one, of course.
Requesting orbital strike.
Heavy, north, 50 meters.
Get good! Get good!
Objective located, northeast.
Northwest, close. Heavy, on my position.
Oh boy, there's what is this? Is this like five Bile Titans? Bruh. Ow!
Heavy, west, close. Freedom forever!
Oh god! Jesus Christ, dude.
Requesting sentry.
I just want to reload, please. Oh boy. Nah, I did not mean to throw that. Oh god! Oh god! Oh! Oh, the horizontal airstrike got me.
Heavy, southeast. Close.
Alright, I'm going right for this console. God damn, that's frustrating, man.
Helldiver, reporting to the front.
Also, doesn't the DSS decrease the cooldown for mechs, or am I just
I got the terminal.
like not seeing it? I don't know. I don't know.
Requesting sentry.
Sending down sentry.
Reinforcing.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
All right, they did take out that nest down there, so now we just gotta keep moving around the map here. We're in good shape, I think. We're in pretty good shape.
Calling in orbital strike.
Package acquired. Tagging map. Northeast, 300 meters.
Outpost destroyed.
Heavy, southeast, 50 meters.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Another bug breach. Nice.
Calling down a sentry.
Oh no! Oh no! Eeh. Fuck it, I'm just unloading, dude. I'm unloading everything I got. These little suicide bugs are kicking my ass right now.
Requesting orbital strike.
Can't let them get too close. I am containing this bug breach if it's the last thing that I do.
Dropping package. Calling down a support weapon.
Alright, they're on the console, that's good.
We've got equipment.
Canister's empty.
Alright, beautiful.
Northeast.
Cool. See, I don't mind, like, that was a good use of the mech there. Just holding down that bug breach so my teammates could go do their thing. That was well executed.
Requesting sentry.
Do not let these bugs get behind you, because then the turret's gonna kill you when the bugs are behind you.
Dropping a pin. Southwest, 100 meters. First one, southwest.
Southwest, he says.
Say hello to democracy. I'm on it.
Calling in orbital strike. 50 meters.
Little air burst right here.
Reloading. Going down a sentry. Heavy. Down.
Sending in an eagle.
Oh my god, guys, look at all these hive guards, dude! No, 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 no! Oh no! Why did I slip?
Democracy.
Why did I slip off the ledge, dude? What the fuck? What the fuck? Why did I deserve that? What the hell, man? That's so unfair. I barely moved like an inch and I just slipped off the ledge. Why? That makes me so upset, man. That was so uncalled for, game. Why did you do that?
100 meters.
I was just like looking down for a quarter of a second and the game's like, oh, we're gonna push you off the ledge now so you can just fall in front of all those fucking bugs. God damn it, dude. What the hell?
Never destroy our way of life.
That makes me so angry, man. I know I don't sound angry, but I'm very angry about that. That's just so unnecessary. It's so stupid. It didn't have to happen.
Feels good.
It's so uncalled for. Like, God forbid I try to make some funny commentary and like pointing out all the fucking hive guards in front of me. Like, what the fuck was that, dude? Holy shit. That's too much.
On my position.
Throwing grenade.
Hope that goes in the hole. Ah, just missed. That's too bad. I'm going right. Oh, I think the hole got destroyed there.
Requesting sentry.
On my position. Heavy. On my position. Requesting air support.
Sending
I do see a hole over here. Where's my wasp? Oh yeah, it's on cooldown. Great. Yeah. Yep. Is what it is.
requesting advanced weaponry.
Just gotta wait it out, unfortunately.
On my position.
Liberty, stay back. Reloading. Bug hole.
That bug nest has gotta go, dude. Oh, just missed. And I'm just gonna mark that so I know where it is.
50 meters.
There's one over here as well.
Sending in an eagle.
Oh, okay. That's unfortunate, I guess. But alright. This is an awkward position to be in, I'll be honest.
You will
I need those resupplies. I gotta just find a way to loop around here.
Calling down a support. Requesting heavy northwest.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
I'm getting pushed out of this nest, man. I don't like it. But I'm forced to leave.
Calling down a sentry.
Alright, stop. Nope. Come on.
Calling in orbital strike. Requesting sentry.
Deploying sentry.
Bug hole on my position.
Fucking hell. Are you serious? Oh, I hate it.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Bug hole northwest. Close.
Bug outpost.
Fucking finally.
Destroyed.
God damn. Jeez, what a pain in the ass that was.
Requesting air support. Fire. Reloading.
Might as well burn some of this ammo. Come on, reload!
Sending in an eagle. Last reload. Fire in the hole.
There are 3 chargers out here, and I'm not trying to deal with any of them.
Dropping a pin. Southwest. Bar. How about a nice cup of liberty? Calling down a support weapon.
Alright. Now let's get the fuck out of Dodge, huh?
Calling in reinforcements.
Attacking map. Southwest. 100 meters.
Support weapon.
Ah, Lumber is about to spawn back in. Nice.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry.
Let my turrets just deal with all that nonsense. I'm gonna save my call-in for extract. Looks like he didn't drop. He only dropped a little bit of samples over there. It's not a big deal.
Calling in extraction. Reinforcing.
See, you can't do that with any other weapon in the game. Like what I'm doing right now. Sir, would you mind fucking off, kindly? Kindly, would you just fuck off? This is not a good place to be. Ah, yes. Ow! Just stim and run away, Joe. All you gotta do is just stim and run away. Didn't have to do all that nonsense. That was just a stim and run away situation. No need to overcomplicate things. Just stim and run away. Oy vey. That's alright. Well, it's our last mission of the day. We're bound to have a few mistakes. It's unfortunate, but, you know, you deal with it and you move on, you live another day to... You survive to live another day. You survive to see another day. Come on, G3.
Marking extraction point.
Get inside the ship, brother. We got we got things to do, places to be that aren't here. If he dies, he dies. That's on him, not me. Come to extract, G3. Time to leave.
Marking extraction point. Northeast.
Affirmative.
It was fun.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
Got a cape now, he says. Ah, good for you, sir. I got a cape now.
Ending in an eagle.
Oh boy.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Liberty has seen you through.
Yeah, those are some pretty good missions today. I thought we did alright. We had some really silly deaths. But I don't think we died more than 3 times a mission. This is the first full complete... Oh, of course we missed a fucking radar station. But no, we did pretty good. Haven't had a mission today where I think I had a deathless mission. It was 600-0. Granted, we didn't get everything that mission, but I don't know. We had a good time today. We hashed out the dramas in the community. We memed on some hive guards. I mean, we did a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, only died 3 times. Got a lot of kills. I feel like 2 of those deaths, I mean, all those deaths were pretty silly. In my humble opinion.
Now that was what I call a problem.
But hey guys, I do appreciate you all hanging out with us today. Let's see, today is Monday, May 6th. Monday, May 6th. So maybe like later this week we can do a stream. But for those that are lurking, those that were chatting with us earlier, I appreciate you all hanging out with us. And I hope you all had fun. And I hope to see you guys on the next broadcast, okay? And we'll